Are you the kind of writer who needs to plan every detail before you write your first sentence? Or do you dive straight into the story and figure it out as you go? Today we're talking about one of the oldest and most useful distinctions in the writing world: planner versus pantser, and where I land on that spectrum. I'm Chris Slosher, author of Avalon's Legacy, Whispers of the Utuku, and the upcoming thriller, The Escalation. I've published, revised, and rewritten more than I ever thought I would. And my process? It starts with heavy planning and ends with creative chaos. Let me explain. I am, without question, a planner. When I begin a new book, I don't just sketch out a few ideas. I build a full story arc. Then I break it into a wireframe of chapters. Then I build an outline that covers every scene. What's happening, who's in it, where it takes place, when it happens in the timeline, and most importantly, why it matters to the story. That all happens before I've written a single scene. But then I write the first scene, and something always changes. Because my characters don't always follow the plan. They react. They surprise me. Suddenly, a scene I thought would be simple turns into a whole chapter on its own. Or two scenes I meticulously outlined get thrown out, because the key moment they were meant to cover had already happened, more naturally, in a scene before. That's where the pantser part sneaks in. Not the beginning, but in the moment. When the characters take the wheel and reveal something I didn't expect. At that point, I have a choice. Stick to the plan or follow the momentum. And more often than not, I follow the story. Now, if you're a true pantser, someone who writes with no outline at all, you probably do the reverse. You write fast and loose. You let the story unfold organically. Then you go back and rearrange, cut, and rewrite until it all makes sense. For pantsers, the real outlining happens after the first draft. Both approaches work. Planners spend more time up front and less in revision. Pantsers dive in early and do the shaping later. And if you like me, you start with structure, but allow the story to grow beyond it. That's where the best writing happens, not in the outline, but in the space between what you planned and what your characters demand. Whichever side you lean towards, here's a key question to keep asking yourself. Does this scene move the story forward? Does it reveal something important, or is it just taking up space? If it's not pulling its weight, rewrite it, or cut it. Writing is part discovery, part discipline, and that balance is different for everybody. So whether you're building a 10-page outline or just following your gut, what matters most is finishing the story. If this helped you think about your own writing style, hit subscribe for more weekly advice. You'll find links in the description to my books on Amazon, where you can see exactly how these methods play out in real finished stories. You'll also find an invite to my Discord server, a space focused on writing, publishing, and the tools that help authors succeed. No drama, no politics, just craft and community. And yes, my free writing app WordForge and my audiobook tool EchoForge will be built to support both planners and pantsers. Because your method matters, and your story deserves the support to match. Let's forge your fiction together.